I've created without a doubt the most brutal Stephen Curry shooting workout on YouTube. If you want to do the things Steph is able to do, you have to push your body to the edge. And that's exactly what you're going to experience with this workout. Let's get into it. First, we'll warm up with 30 seconds of lunge hold isometrics. I know I said this is a warm up, but trust me, this is a whole workout in itself. Doing lower body isometrics is great for mainly three things. It strengthens your muscles and tendons, which prevents injuries, also makes you mentally stronger, and gives you crazy endurance. So if you want to be able to run around all game without getting tired like Steph Curry, this is the perfect warm-up for you. Make sure to alternate legs. You'll really start to feel the burn in those quads and hamstrings. If you can't do 30 seconds, then your lower body is probably pretty weak, but the more you do it, the stronger your legs will be. Next, let's do another isometric exercise. I call it single arm holds. Make sure to keep your body as straight and center as possible. If you're doing it right, your core and the front of your shoulder will be on fire. Having a strong core is key to being a great shooter when it comes to balance. And also building endurance in your shoulders will increase your range and make sure you're able to keep that range on your shot for all 4 quarters without your arms and shoulders feeling fatigued. And again, we're doing this for 30 seconds and make sure to switch your arms at the end of those 30 seconds. Now for the first drill, we're going to do form shooting hops to work on balance and fluidity. You have to make 3 in a row in order to move on to the next drill. So as you see in the video, just hop any direction and make sure to keep your body centered. This is where those single arm holds really come into play. It stabilizes and strengthens your core so you're able to change direction and get into many different shooting variations without losing balance and falling over. Next, we have 3 dribbles into a shot. The best shooters are able to get off their threes in 3 or less dribbles. So this drill is working on just that. It doesn't matter which move you do as long as it's 3 dribbles. And again, in order to move on to the next drill, you have to make 3 in a row. And this is why the whole workout is so difficult. We aren't just trying to make a lot of shots. We are working on being consistent. So if you aren't a great shooter, this workout could take over an hour. And this was an off day for me shooting wise, so trust me when I tell you this workout can take forever. And I'm showing the misses here because I want y'all to take note on how I kept trying the same move because it was the one I struggled with the most. This is how you get better, by improving on the things you aren't good at. And towards the end, you can see I fixed my hand placement on the basketball. Then I was able to drain the shot no problem. I eventually made 3 in a row, but honestly it took another 3 minutes and I don't want y'all here all day. Now after making 3 in a row, we have to make 3 in a row in transition. You really start to get winded here, but these are the moments where you really have to push through. And if making 3 in a row is too easy, you can up the goal to 4 or 5. If I was training my college level hoopers, the target would be around 7 or 8 in a row, if not higher. But 3 or 4 is perfect for the first time trying this workout. A lot of hoopers aren't as consistent as they think, especially when they're tired. That's why this workout is so tough. Now we're getting right back into the lunge holds and single arm hold for 30 seconds each. Now this is where you really start to feel the burn, but stick with it. I promise you it's worth it. You'll be able to dominate on the court just by being in better shape than anyone. And right after this, I did a boxing workout as well. So trust me, I was completely exhausted. Boxing is a great way to get in crazy killer shape for basketball. So if y'all want me to create a beginner boxing video for basketball players to increase their fitness, let me know. I used to be a boxer and a boxing coach. Here's some of that footage of the boxing workout. Okay, after those isometric holds, we're now going into corner to corner threes. And you guessed it, we have to make 3 in a row. If you don't make 3 in a row, Just keep running and shooting until you do, no matter how long it takes. Focus on staying relaxed right before you shoot. Something I've learned from myself, as well as something I've learned from training players, is that we usually get very tense before shooting, which causes long and strong misses. Relaxing for your shot gives you more control of where you want the ball to go. Now we have wing-to-wing threes. The goal is to take no breaks during this entire workout, but of course if you spend like 10 plus minutes on one drill and you're exhausted, then it's okay to take a 2 or 3 minute water break. Just make sure you get on the court ASAP and get to work. This next drill is tough. It focuses on touch and accuracy. I call it bank swish because you have to bank in a 3, then swish the next 3 in order to move to the next spot. So basically you have to make 2 shots in a row to move to the next spot. I like to start from the right wing, then finish at the opposite wing. Again, remember to bank the first shot and then hit nothing but net on the second shot in order to move on. Now to end off the workout, we're going to do the isometrics for the 3rd time, both the lunges and single arm holds. This is when your body will really feel it. And if your muscles are moving and shaking, that means you're doing it right. And as far as the workout, I was able to cut it down into a 7 to 8 minute video, but trust me when I say this easily took about 45 minutes in real time, with no breaks in between, just running and shooting the entire session. So for some of you, it may take longer or less, but one thing I'm certain about is that this is the perfect Stephen Curry shooting workout. And if y'all want a part 2, just let me know and I'll design more workouts just like this. See you on the next one.